Hey, welcome to Right Hand Drive, guys. Live from Flight 007.
007, baby.
007 on the way to Japan. What do you think?
Yeah, man, it's definitely wild. It's
Yeah, it is.
We've been in this plane for
A
I
long
think about
time.
6, 7, maybe 8 hours now.
8
I kind of
hours.
lost count after a couple movies, but yeah, this is wild.
Yeah, I mean, I've flown, when I flew to Amsterdam, it was like 8 hours, so I'd be landing right now. And yeah, I'm getting a little restless.
Yeah, dude, and it's hotter than Hades in here.
Yeah, it is. Like, I don't know if the Japanese like their temps like hotter or something, but I'm definitely feeling it.
Yeah. It's not a bad flight, though. It's been smooth. It's been smooth sailing pretty much since we left Boston, so...
Yeah, I felt a few little bumps, but nothing crazy.
Yeah, nothing bad at all.
I mean, overall, yeah, so we'll lay it out for you. So basically, up until May 8th, now all this goes away May 8th, mind you, literally the day after we return.
Yeah.
But, so right now you have to provide either your vaccination certificate or a negative test within, 72 hours?
Yeah, it was 72 hours before your departure.
Yeah, so we hit Walgreens. Aaron got the PCR test.
Yeah.
Amber and I were a little foolish and got a, what is that? Rapid test.
Yeah, the rapid test.
So that doesn't work.
Right. Yeah, you hit me up like an hour later saying, yo, I got my test results back. And I'm like, wait a minute. This dude told me that they weren't even going to be shipped out until today, Monday.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait a minute, that ain't
How'd you
right.
get yours?
But yeah, I was like, how did you get yours so fast, dude? Like, what?
Oh.
So, yeah, that kind of opened up a can of worms real
Yeah,
quick.
very stressful. And so we ended up having to go to an urgent care because they have labs open on Sunday, and we needed to make sure that we were registered prior to departure because they won't even let you on the plane.
Yeah, they won't even give you your ticket without it.
Yeah, so
So
we go to the urgent care.
Yeah.
And we get our test, wait overnight. This was Saturday. Sunday we get the results back, right?
Yeah.
But Aaron's, because you have to upload these to a little server that then verifies with the Japanese officials that you do in fact have the test. So Aaron's comes back, he uploads his, and it's approved immediately.
Yeah, immediately.
Yeah.
It's cool. I was like, weight off my shoulders, right?
Same test, same place. Mine gets denied. Says that we need to have the, pretty much how they took the test, which was a nasal swab. And it doesn't say that on there. Doesn't say it on Aaron's.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't say it on mine. I get rejected. So now it's Sunday, and we're like, oh my gosh, and so Amber calls up the lab, and she's like, hey, could you just add this for us? And they're like, yeah, no problem. Send it back. I'm like, okay, we're good.
Right.
Upload them. Amber's is approved. Sweet. Mine, denied. What? Re-upload it. Denied. What? Re-upload it. Approved. What? It was just like, okay,
So
I don't know who the
confusing.
guy is behind the place. It's like, doing this stuff. But, geez, he gave me a heart attack, no doubt.
Dude, yeah, me too. Like, I was stressing out for you.
Yeah.
Because, it's been some type of stress pretty much since we were trying to get the test and get everything to leave. It's been, this thing, I don't know. It's just been such a stressor.
Yeah, you were literally trying to book your COVID test back in, November.
Dude, I wanted
and
to
I'm
get
like,
it done.
dude, chill. You can't do that. And like we said, if you're going to Japan after our trip pretty much, then you're free and clear. There won't be any of this. We literally had to answer so many questions on this
Right.
little website and upload shit.
Yeah, the website was kind of tough to deal with, too. If you don't,
Yeah.
if you're not necessarily looking in the right spots for these, certain tabs to click on, you might not even realize that you have to fill this stuff out.
Yeah, and then if you show up without all of that, then again, you have to show them all of your COVID stuff. You have to then get on the plane, fill out this whole customs thing. But if you do this app or website deal, it's
Yeah.
all set. So This is really irrelevant because you guys won't have to deal with it,
Right.
but we did. And so here we are.
It's
and
part of the story.
It is. And so is the parking situation that had us so stressed out. So
oh my God.
we we leave our house to head to the airport, around 8:30 a.m. We get to the airport with what we think is just so much time.
Yeah.
But we pull into the parking garage and it's just full. Like everybody's backed up. We're over in the parking garage for terminals A and E, and they want us to go park in terminal B.
Yeah.
And we're like, wait, no, we're E, and they're like, sorry, bud, take a hike.
Right.
Yeah. So
like, all right.
we drive over to terminal B, and we're like literally having to park on the roof. Like I've never had to park on the roof in my life, and we're like out on the roof.
Yeah. Yeah, and they were packed up there too. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I had never seen
so many cars. And
so many cars backed up like that too. And
right.
Everything was just chalked right full. I'm like, all right.
And this is Boston Logan Airport, if anybody's curious what we're even talking about. So we go park in B, we get down onto the kind of terminal floor, and we have to make it to E, which means we're a little stressed out, right?
Oh yeah, dude, I started jogging.
Yeah, I don't see this guy jog very often, but he was absolutely jogging.
You were like, bro, chill.
Yeah, I was like, dude, chill. But I was also like, oh, damn, we really can't miss this flight because there's not another one going out until tomorrow.
Yeah, no way.
That takes a whole day off our trip. Our trip's 14 days. Amber's trip is only 6, so that would really put her down if we missed it. So we're booking it.
Yeah.
We're running on the moving walkways.
Yeah.
We're plowing through
I've
old
never
ladies.
seen so many people standing in the walking lane.
Yeah, and it's it's stand right, walk left. I know that by heart because it's in every terminal.
Yeah, and you've been yelling at people.
Yes, because it's stand right, walk left.
Right.
We got suitcases. We're trying to make our flight. So we get to Terminal E, and we come out to the Japan Airlines spot. And so at this point, we need to kind of check in. And so we head on down to the little check-in spot. They check out our blue screen, which is what you get when you successfully uploaded everything, right?
Right. That's what you want. You want the blue screen.
The blue screen. At first, I thought it was a green screen because green is go. And I'm like, hey, dude, you get the green screen? He's like, what? What do you mean? What are we filming videos? But no, so it's a blue screen. You show him the blue screen. So at this point, we have TSA pre-check, all three of us, but we weren't really sure how it was going to work. We were still kind of nervous because there wasn't a ton of people in the Japan Airlines spot, but I don't know. I've never been international over there.
Yeah, no,
that.
I haven't either. And when we walked up, I was like, it looked like this part of the airport was closed. And I was kind of like, oh, is this right? Is this?
Yeah, it was empty.
But it was just the international terminal, I guess, right?
I guess nobody flies out on Mondays internationally. But so we literally walk directly through security, did not even stop.
Yeah, I was like, already? I was like, whoa, already? This is it? There's no line.
We were
didn't
expecting
even need
a half an hour. Yeah, you didn't even need pre-check. We literally walked straight through, put our stuff on the conveyor, and we're gone.
Yeah.
So when we're going, we noticed that our tickets say lounge on them. How was that?
Oh, yeah.
It was the British Airways lounge. What did you think about it?
Dude, the sickest airline lounge I've ever been to. Granted, it's been the only one, but
yeah,
it had a full array of egg rolls, some rice,
Yeah, there was
necessities.
food, really cool chairs, just a super comfy place.
Yeah,
Everything was included, so to speak. So it felt good not paying for sure.
Yeah, no, it was sick because I haven't ate all morning just because being nervous and all that for
Bubba
leaving.
guts.
Yeah, you know how it is, So I couldn't really eat breakfast or anything, but I got in there and saw everything. I'm like, oh, finally. And I didn't have to deal with
Finally.
people,
Airport
Starbucks or nothing like that. So It was way
Yeah.
better. It was way more chill.
No offense to airport Starbucks. We know that you guys
no,
get us
that's-
through.
That was the go-to
Yeah.
before we saw the lounge. So
Yeah, and
no hate
but
on it.
what I did notice is Terminal E really didn't have that many options for food though, which is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
international terminal. So
Right? Yeah. What you gonna get?
We
Some
got
clam
lucky.
chowder?
yeah, there was legal seafoods. So right now we're currently flying over. I'm pretty sure about to be flying over Korea, South Korea, from what it looked like, which is cool. The Kuril Islands. We're going about 524 miles an hour
Yeah.
at 41,000 feet. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, outside air temp.
Yeah.
Negative 44 degrees
Celsius.
but
of
still
course.
that's cold.
Oh, negative 47 Fahrenheit.
Decent.
Why is it negative 47 Fahrenheit out there? But it's so hot in here.
Yeah, dude. It is steamy in here, man.
Yeah.
I tried to, get my sleep schedule, set for Japan, but got on the plane and only could sleep for about an hour before I woke up sweating.
Yeah, like this is Japan saunas, not Japan Airlines. Like
Yeah,
this is.
for real.
But regardless, we're in good spirits. That's Korea, right?
Yeah, that's.
I'm pretty
I
sure
believe that
that's
is.
like South Korea and that's North Korea. So we're flying beside Korea currently.
Or no,
so
that's part of Russia.
Oh,
We're-
is it?
we're-
Oh, yeah,
that's
it
part
is.
of Russia right there.
Petropavlovsk-Kamsky.
Yeah, you don't want to do anything there.
No, we're all set. So here we are. We're on the flight. We have the premium economy seats, which means they have a little footrest. There's a little more space in the seats, a little bigger screen. But we're not balling that hard. We're not in the lay to flat seats. We're
Nah. We're
We're
not
still
up there.
regular dudes. Yeah. So.
But it's crazy how empty it is in here.
Oh yeah, like Amber was asking, oh, how many people do you think will be on this flight? I'm like, oh, it's Japan. It's gonna be packed. It is
Right,
going
right.
to be packed. It will be packed.
Right. I was worried about luggage and stuff fitting in the overhead bins, but
Yeah, no, there's 21 seats in premium economy, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people in premium economy. So most of where we're at, we're the only people in the middle rows.
yeah.
Yeah, so which has actually worked out pretty good because if anybody out there's ever flown long haul, then just your stretching in space and whatnot is just really hard. Like you gotta be able to stand up and do your thing. Like you gotta.
Right, yeah, and that's kind of been key. I've been getting up periodically.
Using the bidet. Aaron's
yeah.
a big bidet guy. Big bidet
Let
guy.
me find out you got a bidet on your airplane.
He's coming through. Yeah, so he's been trying out the bidet literally every 20 minutes, which is, I can't blame him really.
Yeah, and just keeping it simple with the on-flight entertainment.
Yeah.
With the movies and stuff.
You already know I blew through Titanic already. I had to.
Yeah. I did Avatar. That was my 3-hour movie.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta do it on these flights because I tried to start doing some work and it's like, okay, is this vacation? Is this still work? Like what am I doing here? I guess I should just watch Titanic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tried to take some melatonin to get that little beginning of the flight sleep because currently it's noon in Japan, but it's actually only 11 a.m. back at home.
Yeah.
No, 11 p.m. Sorry.
Right.
It's 11 p.m. back at home. So we're just really confused right now.
Yeah. I mean, looking out the window throughout the flight, it's been daylight the entire time.
The whole time, we've been going for what, like you said, 8+ hours, and it's been light the whole time.
Right.
And the flight path, actually, I was surprised. I thought the flight path would go east, but it actually goes west.
Right, and it goes way up north. way up through
almost
Canada,
like into
north
the North
side
Pole.
of Alaska. Like, it goes way up there. And
I
then
guess
comes
that's
back
why
down.
it's negative 47 right now.
Right.
So here we are on this long haul flight, just trying to make it. Really, like just waiting for that like final ding dong of like the initial descent. Right.
Right.
That's like literally what you do at this point is just wait for the initial descent so that
Right,
you
then-
know.
Then you start getting sleepy and want to go to sleep, right?
It's true, yeah. Then you're passing out on landing, and which is not good. You really don't want to pass out at all because that's gonna bring up the fogginess, and
Right.
you don't want the brain fog
No.
because we get off this flight, then we have to hit customs.
Right. Which
Then-
could be anywhere from 30 minutes to 4 hours, according
Yeah.
to Google.
30 minutes to 4 hours. So that's challenging because we also have a driver that'll be there to pick us up, to bring us to Chiba, to the warehouse to pick up the R34.
Right.
So there's no naps. We don't have time for brain fog. We got to go pick up the R34 and then head over to Yokohama to the Airbnb so that hopefully we can start this whole getting to sleep and adjusting and like figuring out how to sleep in Japan.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it'll be that bad. I'm probably going to eat those words tomorrow.
Yeah, you're going to eat them for
But,
breakfast.
Probably. You're probably right. But I'm just trying to be optimistic about
Yeah.
it and, not trying to think too much about it.
We got
And,
stuff to do Wednesday, so
Yeah, we definitely got stuff to do
every day.
every day. So,
As you heard in the last episode, right? Like we got our whole thing planned out. So what happens when you plan stuff out like that is you really can't afford any issues.
right.
Things kind of need to go smoothly. Of course, we can afford issues. We just really don't want them.
Right, and it's kind of tough, being that we've never been to Japan or like a foreign country for that matter in so long. Just figuring out the way everything flows and like
Right, it's a whole
the
different
way everything
thing.
works.
You're not getting off in Atlanta.
Right.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Exactly.
It really is a whole. It's a challenge.
But yeah, I mean, I'm up for it.
Yeah, we're ready. We're good. I'm ready to pick up the car and start slamming some gears and driving on the wrong side of the road. That'll be exciting.
Oh yeah.
Which we did have to get our international driver's permits in order to do that. Both of us got them. And so that will enable us to
Yeah,
take
shout out
turns.
AAA.
Yeah, AAA $20, dude.
Yeah, that's
Send
kind of
it in.
wild. I thought it was going to be something a little more
Detailed.
but no, you walk in, guy just looks at your license and then just fills out this little paper, puts in your passport photo,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Says see ya.
Yeah, it gives you this little pamphlet, and then we're
You
good
can
to drive
drive.
in like this huge list of countries, and I'm like, wow, this is it.
That's it.
This is all you gotta
Like,
do.
There's no training for driving a right-hand
Right,
drive
like
car
I'm
on
like,
the left
well,
side.
what about like the signs and like
Yeah. I thought there would be a little something.
Yeah, I did too. Just something else, a little extra. But hey, I mean, there's other people that have done it way more than we have. So
Oh, for sure. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, if you are going anywhere, definitely grab that. Like we said, it's $20. You walk in, you walk out, and you're good to go.
yeah,
And so, at this point, it's kind of like a struggle to not go to sleep, because if you go to sleep right now, you're going to sleep when, like, your original time zone is going to sleep, and that's not not going to work, because you're still continuing that circadian rhythm of that time zone. Instead of right now, by staying up, we're actually resetting that. And then when we go to bed this evening, we'll continue to reset that, and hopefully our jet lag will not be really a thing.
Right. So for instance, we land in Japan at 3:15 roughly in the afternoon. So we'll need to stay up at least another 7 hours after landing before we can even go to sleep to try to eliminate that jet lag or just minimize it a little bit,
Yeah, and so part of that not going to sleep right now is stacking up that like tiredness, right? So then hopefully by the time we do get to that mark, you know, we are just wiped out.
Right, I'm hoping so.
But wiped out.
Hoping the anxiety doesn't keep me up all night.
Yeah, no, you'll be
Again.
in Japan. You can't be up. No, you can't be up all night. We're gonna have to go to sleep. So, yeah, and I mean, like we said, we're gonna get some good food. I'm sure that'll be in between Chiba and Yokohama.
Yeah, I mean, dude,
searching something out.
The airline food actually.
Yeah,
It
talk
was
about
actually
it.
pretty dank. Like, not gonna lie.
Give us some deets.
Oh yeah, it was good. I had some harissa beef,
Harissa beef.
you know, with some mashed potatoes.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
pork and rice and a salad and stuff. Yeah, no, it was.
Yeah,
It
dude,
was
it was
awesome.
crazy. And then after that, they like brought out ice cream.
Yeah.
And then after that, they brought out like some noodles.
yeah.
And I'm just like, when does it stop?
Yeah.
Are they just
when-
gonna keep feeding us? What is going on here?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the net. I'm hoping they don't show up with some food right now while we're recording this. Yeah, we're in seats 18, D, E, and G.
Yeah.
Notice there is no F, and that's because there's an F out back. But
Ah.
they remove that seat for this row, so that's part of your premium economy is getting that like extra room. So yeah, we're 18 rows back. It's not too bad. There's only really one row in front of us, and then like first class is like all roped off. You know how
Right,
they
right.
like to do that.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
like to rope it off, make it feel special.
Yeah. Like actually, you can't come up
Close
here.
that curtain.
Yeah.
Sir, close that curtain.
Yeah. So, but it's all good. We're cool with it. I'm feeling plenty taken care of. I mean, the lie flat seats definitely would have came in handy for the sleeping thing, but it also could have been dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if I would have been sleeping because it's so hot up here.
Yeah, maybe they have like air things, but we absolutely do not have anything that cools us up here. I would have brought a clip-on fan or something.
Something, man. I'm trying to get the fan off your laptop pointed at me or something.
Seriously.
Hey, quit
See,
yawning.
I know,
Quit
dude. I
yawning.
can't help it, man. We're deep. I mean, and sadly, it's only 11:06 at home. Like, it's not even 1:30 at home.
Right.
I'm
But yeah,
already
I mean,
yawning.
come on. You know, as soon as we look out the window and we see
Tokyo.
the city and, you know, we get off, we smell the smell of the...
What smell?
of
What's the smell?
of Tokyo? Like, come on. You know,
Yeah.
everybody... or
95
everywhere-
octane fuel.
Yeah, you know, everywhere has that, like, certain smell. You
Oh,
know,
for
like,
sure.
I'm sure you've gone off a plane in Boston and you're like, oh, yeah, we're back in Boston,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So I'm
The
sure
Boston
it'll be
smells
just like...
not that awesome.
No, I mean, not saying that this will be awesome, but it's just going to be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sensory overload almost. Like,
Does
just
Tokyo
new.
smell good or not?
Probably
what's
smells like
your-
a city.
Yeah.
Like diesel trucks and...
Butts. Yeah, just not really good, right? Rats and
Just
like,
a big...
yeah.
No, I don't think it's like New York City.
Oh, my
Come
bad.
on, don't be throwing out the rat word.
Well, Tokyo
Come
is the
on.
biggest city in the world, so I figured they
I-
might have a few resident rats.
I don't know, but you never see anyone like have any jokes about that like they do in New York, but maybe it's just because
That's
we're not over
true.
there.
Yeah, and then Ninja Turtles were from New York, huh?
Were they?
I think so. I really feel like they were from New York. They weren't from Tokyo.
Yeah, they probably... Well, they were ninjas. So were they from Tokyo?
Oh, we're going to have to do some research and report back.
Man.
Anybody who knows like where the Ninja Turtles are from, I feel like it's New York because they always had the pizza.
Right,
like the
right.
New York City pizza.
True. But the
Dang.
ninja is
I
what
know,
threw
the
me off, you
ninja.
know? Like,
Why wouldn't it be like
Master Splinter, how did he get over? You know what I mean? Like, did he catch
they
it?
rode over on a Japan Airlines
That's
flight?
what I was about to say.
Yeah, that's actually what happened is they rode in on the Japan Airlines flight.
That's how they got to New York.
Yeah, so yeah, we're pretty excited. We figured we were gonna, throw this little bonus episode out there since we clearly had time on the plane. I wish we could show you the little map so that you could actually see the route and see us passing the date line.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a whole thing. Like, we were really confused about why what, like, if you cross a date line, it's going forward a day.
Yeah, if you cross it coming from the west, you automatically lose a day. It's the next day. But however, whenever we go back, we'll be crossing it from the east.
So it'll be the same day.
So it'll be
we'll lose a day.
Gain that day back.
Yeah. So I mean, we leave on a Sunday. We'll get home on a Sunday. We left home on a Monday. We get there on a Tuesday.
Right.
At 4 p.m. That's what kind of sucks. 3 p.m. Whatever. Like.
Yeah.
Not like we're getting there at 8 a.m. and we got the whole day. We kind of really lose a day coming here.
Yeah.
Which, whatever. It's part of it. Again, we're traveling to literally the other side of the world.
Yeah. Farthest way I've ever been from home.
Yeah, either of us have ever been from home. Like I said, I've been to Amsterdam and stuff, but it's not like this. This is like ridiculous, kind of.
Yeah.
I can't even stop yawning.
Stop
this
yawning.
is real. This is as real as it gets. These are not fake yawns. Like, it's hitting me, dude. It's in my head that it's 11 at home.
We need to wrap this up, man, and get you doing some jumping jacks.
Yeah,
or some of these
I gotta do some jumping jacks.
Get some exercise.
But not quite yet. I don't want to rush it just because I'm tired, right? So, again, if anybody does have any suggestions about places we should go, tips on jet lag, just anything that could help us on this trip, like, feel free to reach out, comment on the podcast, DM us on the Instagrams, whatever.
Yeah, and thanks to you dudes that did reach out, and gave us a few little tips.
Yeah, that was cool. It's always much appreciated. The interaction is key. That's why we're doing it. It's not just to hear ourselves talk as much as we do enjoy that.
Yeah, no. I like the community behind it and, the comments and the conversation that comes from it, too. It's good.
And I like to hear myself talk. So, that's pretty cool, right? And so before we wrap this up, what's the anticipation like? What do you think is going to happen when we get off this frickin' plane? This big old jumbo jet.
So whenever we get off the plane?
In Tokyo.
I don't know. It's just going to be
East
overload.
Tokyo.
It's because it's just overload. That's all I can keep thinking.
Yeah, I mean.
What about you?
I'm excited for the food, and I'm yawning again, but I'm excited for the food and, like, just to really soak in that initial culture. Everybody says Japanese people are super friendly and happy and whatnot, and so I'm thinking, like, okay, that's cool. Like, I'm hoping to, like, take that vibe and, like, run with it, like, from the jump.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, I'm hoping that, just that first experience of, like, meeting, like, Japanese people, but, this first day will just set the tone for, like, the positive, happy experience that we're going to have.
Right. I mean, just on the flight alone, like, you can tell just by the signage and, like, a couple of few small things that,
it's legit.
This is like a Japanese.
Yeah, and you can tell,
so it's
like,
just gonna be more of that type of stuff once we get there.
Yeah, like,
so.
More proper, more well directed, less kind of trashy. Like, I don't know, it's weird. Like, even the flight attendants are clearly from Japan.
Yeah.
Like, they're polite, they care, they want to make sure you have what you need. Like,
right, absolutely.
Pretty legit. They're definitely not sassy.
No.
Or, like, like...
I haven't seen anyone get yelled at.
Right. There's none of that. Like, you can kind of do what you want within reason. Yeah. And that's the thing, right? I mean, how could you even be in a bad mood headed here? Like, how could you even, like...
Right.
Get pissed?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be hard for me to.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean... Don't get me wrong, sitting in this dang chair for this long is, like, the least enjoyable part of everything, but it's one of those necessary evils that you have to... It's like you got to earn it, and this is part of our earning, like, our experience that we're going to get. So if you can look at it from that perspective and just realize that, like, nothing comes for free. Yeah. I mean, especially we had to, like, pay for the flight and we had to sit through it. But, like... this is us earning it. If it was like a half an hour flight, like we'd be jaded, right?
Right.
Like,
We probably wouldn't even be going because it'd be too close.
right. Yeah.
You
And
know,
all,
it's part of it. Kind
yeah,
of like.
all the Americans would be there. And we don't want to deal with that. Even though, shout out, who'd you say is out there? What, we got Randy Truong and
I don't know, all those YouTubers,
Jimmy Oaks
dude. Yeah,
and
Adam LZ, like all
LZ's out?
Yeah. I think they're all flying out for the Matsuri, the
Wow.
Spring Matsuri. So
Dang. So that was part of our plans, and then I accidentally booked the Fuji Speedway Hotel.
yeah,
So I'm like still like scheming in the back of my head how I'm gonna make
how can
it
we get
happen.
over there?
Yeah,
Even
because
though
I'm
it's on
like,
the
dude,
other
come on.
side,
Literally
north.
the exact opposite side of Japan as we'll be on, but like it's kind of one of those things. Like you get these boys coming out like that, and then plus all of the actual, Japan natives that like that's their spot.
Right.
Like that's gonna be some fun. Like there's
Yeah.
just gonna be some people going like
100%.
ham. So, yeah, we got some figuring out to do, but regardless, we got plenty of time. We still got 3 hours left on this plane, and yeah, I mean, we got our next episode. We're gonna record it on Saturday from Japan, either from the Matsuri or from Fuji Speedway Hotel.
Yeah.
One of the two.
other.
It'll be dope.
It'll be
regardless.
from Japan. That's 100% sure.
Yes, right now we're over the ocean in the Pacific. But next time you hear from us, we will be in Japan, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Right Hand Drive Guys. Absolutely, subscribe to the podcast, give us our flowers, whatever. We're doing our best.
Yeah. Share it with your friends.
Yeah, but for now, I'm Bobby and this is Aaron.
Yo.
See ya.
See you.